Hi there, I'm the real Jason Duncan. Welcome back to another video on weekly wisdom for business leaders. I release these videos every single Monday, and I'm going through the Proverbs of Solomon, and I'm pulling out the little nuggets of wisdom that as business leaders we could use to make our businesses better, to be better leaders, to lead our people better, and just all around make the world a better place. Before we get into today's tip, I want to make a plug for my new podcast. It's called The Root of All Success. I am studying how America's most powerful entrepreneurs grow incredible companies. I'm talking to entrepreneurs who've been very successful. Generally speaking, they have over a $5 million net worth. Their businesses bring in over $10 million annually in revenue. And it's a business that they founded themselves without the help of a family business or a franchise. So if that's something that you're interested in looking at and how you can also understand the keys to success and how to grow your business, please go to therootofallsuccess.com and you can get information on where to listen to that. It shows up, it's syndicated on the C-Suite network, and you can listen to that on practically any podcast player, including iTunes and Stitcher. You can also watch it on YouTube. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/the real Jason Duncan, and all of the podcasts will be we video all of them, and we video them at the Standard at the Smith House in Nashville, and it's a beautiful setting. You'll be glad to watch that online. If you haven't followed me on LinkedIn or Instagram, I'm at the real Jason Duncan. Now on with today's tip. It's from Proverbs 6:10 and 11 that says this: a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. So in this proverb, King Solomon is reminding us that poverty can sneak up on us if we're not diligent. We've all seen lazy people who are living in poverty. We could all agree that it is true that lazy people don't usually succeed financially. And of course, this is not to say that everyone experiencing financial poverty is lazy, but the two typically go hand in hand. This proverb reminds us that if we get lazy, poverty may sneak up on us quicker than we realize. In business terms, the word poverty may not be the best word to describe finances. Perhaps the business version of this proverb would read like this: a little time off, a break from focusing on revenue generation, a little too much time celebrating the last big sale, and your cash flow will dry up like the desert floor, and desperation to close the next deal will consume you. 82% of businesses that fail do so because of poor cash flow and management skills, and or a poor understanding of how cash flow actually works. Now that statistic comes from Jesse Hagan of US Bank. It was cited on the SCORE, Counselors to America's Small Business website, and I've got the website link right here. Many times these businesses that fail seem to have failed overnight. One day they're in business and the next day the doors are locked and shut and the website is down. Well, how does that happen? It's because the leaders inside those businesses weren't paying attention. They let their employees continue to take time off, whether actual time off or virtual time off, by not getting the results they were hired to deliver. They don't pay attention to the profit and loss of each project or each sale. They rested in the assurance that they couldn't fail while their business silently eroded from beneath their feet. Well, let's make sure to heed the warning of King Solomon to make sure we don't let business poverty sneak up on us. We don't have the luxury of not focusing on generating new revenue, celebrating a big contract for too long, not prospecting every day, or letting our standards slip. No one enjoys poverty, especially business poverty. Cash flow is king, and we must work diligently every day to manage cash flow as leaders. This will ensure that business poverty will never sneak up on us. I hope that helps you as a business leader to be more wise and to pay attention so that poverty doesn't sneak up on you. Make sure to follow the hashtag Weekly Wisdom. I am the real Jason Duncan. I'll see you next week, and until then, remember, Jesus is King.